Dear students, today we will learn more about MS Excel, that is 6th chapter. MS Excel is spreadsheet software that helps us to enter data into rows and columns. The term spreadsheet refers to grid type area, that is rows and columns intersection area, that we will call it as a grid type area, which will be in the form of tables. And wherever the row and column intersect, that we will call it as a cells. And in the cells, we will enter values, labels, formula, etc. Values we can enter whatever values, maybe number, name, address, etc. Labels, okay. Row or each cell will contain one heading, that will be the combination of row and column. Maybe for example A1, B1, A2, B2, etc. Even we can enter formula by using equal to symbol, equal to 10 plus 20 to display the sum, or equal to A1 plus B1, A1 value plus B1 value. Next, we will see moving in a worksheet. How we can move in the worksheet. Up arrow key to move one cell up, down arrow key to move one cell down, right arrow, left arrow to move left and right, Control plus up arrow key to move to the first row, Control plus down arrow to move to the last row. Same way, Control plus left arrow to move to the first column, Control plus right arrow to move to the last column of a worksheet. Home key to move to the first column of a current row. Page up to move one screen up, page down to move one screen down. Control plus home to move to the beginning of a worksheet, maybe to A1. Control plus N to move to the last used cell. Wherever you have taken the values, up to that value we can move by using Control plus End. Next we will see selecting cells. How we can select one cell. Just by clicking, we can select one cell. Just by clicking on the row heading, we can select one row. Just by clicking on column heading, we can select one column. Then how we can select multiple rows or columns or multiple ranges? Hold down the Control key while clicking on the row heading or column heading, or hold down the Control key while dragging in the worksheet. Next is renaming a worksheet. How we can rename one worksheet. In a workbook, at the bottom we can see sheet names, maybe sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. Right click on any sheet name and click on rename option to change the name of a worksheet. Next we will see 7th chapter, that is advanced features of PowerPoint. We can add pictures as bullets. In the PowerPoint, when you have new slide, in that select the text for which the bullets are to be inserted. Click on the down arrow of the bullets in the Home tab, that is 1, 2, 3 or triple dot line it will show, and that button you can select from the paragraph group, and then select bullets and numbering option from the dialog box, and in that click on the picture button to access the picture. Then a picture bullet dialog box will appear, and select the picture from your computer and then click on OK button to take the picture as bullet. Next is using word art on slides of presentation. Click on the Insert tab in PowerPoint. Then click on the Word Art button from the text group and then select the specific word art style, and then it displays the list of text box styles. Select the desired word art style. Next is inserting shapes in PowerPoint. Click on the Insert tab, then click on the Shapes button from the illustration group. Then it shows different shapes. Select the required shape and draw the shape on the slide. Next, inserting text in a shape. Use the Insert text box, then drag it on the slide and then type the text to insert the text in a shape. Or right click on any shape which you have selected, then click on the Add Text option to type the text on the shape. Next is animation. What is animation? Animation means giving moving effect to a picture. If you take many number of pictures of different type of positions and if you move at a time, it looks like that image is moving. It is nothing but your cartoon film. Cartoon films are made in the same way, and that process is called animation. In PowerPoint, we can create animations by using many number of slides. And in PowerPoint, there is option called custom animation. And there are effects like entrance effect, emphasis effect, exit effect, and the motion paths. Entrance effect specifies an object that how it will arrive on the slide. That means when one slide is going back and another slide is moving or another slide is coming onto the screen, how it has to appear, that we can set by using entrance animation effect. Next, second one is emphasis effect, that is formatting of font. That means we can change the font style in the emphasis effect. Exit effect, when slide is going out, then how it must be, that we can set by using exit effect. Motion path, we can show the movement of objects, maybe in circular pattern, maybe in rectangle pattern, maybe in crisscross, in any way we can show. Then automatically it will show the animation of that object in the same method how we specified using motion path. Applying effects to objects. Select the object on which the effect is to be applied. Click on the Animation tab. Then select Custom Animation option under the Animation group. Then click on Add Effect button from the Custom Animation task pane. Then select any option from the appeared menu and the same animation effect will be applied to the current object. Modifying applied animation. Select the object in Custom Animation task pane for which the modification has to be done. Then modify the animation by editing the option present in the Modify section. In screen you can see. Then click on the Play button to preview the animation on a screen. Next is removing effects to objects. Select the object from which the effect has to be removed. Click on the Remove button in the Custom Animation pane. Then effects will be removed from the current object. Next is transition effect. What is transition? When one slide is moving from the screen and another slide takes the place of that previous slide, and that movement effect we will call it as a slide transition. And we can apply different transition effects for the current slide or maybe to all the slides of presentation. Hold down the control key and select the desired slide on which the transition is to be applied. If you want to select more than one, then click on the animation tab. Then it will show the many slide transitions, and click on the drop down arrow at the right side of transition icon to see the complete list of the transitions. Click on any transition to apply the selected slide. Adding sound to a transition. In the animation tab, click on the drop down arrow of transition sound option to take different type of sound effects for the current slide. Next is changing speed of transition. How we can change the transition speed or slide changeover speed. In the animation tab, there is option called transition speed, and choose the speed as needed. Next is advanced slide. How we can move the slides automatically or manually. That concept we can take by using advanced slide option. And when you select advanced slide, then it shows two options you can see on the screen. On mouse click, automatically after this many seconds. On mouse click, if you select, then when you click the mouse button, left button, then only it shows the next slide, or it will move to the next slide. Automatically after, maybe for example, if you specify 0030, then each slide it shows for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, it will show the second. Again, after 30 seconds, it will show the third slide. In PowerPoint, at the bottom or in the View tab, there are different views. One is Slide Sorter view, another one is Notes page view. Slide Sorter view is useful to arrange the slides or rearrange the slides. Maybe for example, previously you have taken 1, 2, 3, 4 as a slide order. Maybe you want to take the third slide to the first position, maybe first slide to the last position. All those things we can make by using slide sorter view. That means to rearrange the slides, we need slide sorter view. Notes page. Notes page is to specify notes related to current slide. For current slide, we can specify some comments, maybe for future purpose, by using Notes tab, which is available in View tab. Thank you, students. Be in house. Miss will send some questions and answers. Just work on it and answer the questions. Thank you. God bless you.